After a disastrous start to the season, Ferrari will be hoping to make up some lost ground at the Hungarian Grand Prix. The Maranello-based outfit comes to Hungary with only 19 points and in major trouble. What's up guys, Formula News here, and first up on today's episode, Ferrari looking for Binotto's replacement. Ferrari find themselves in 5th place in the Constructors' Championship, and what would have hurt the most over the past weekend was the fact that they couldn't test the new upgrades in racing conditions ahead of Hungary. All this doesn't bode well for Ferrari, and it certainly doesn't bode well for the team principal Mattia Binotto. After the debacle in Austria, the Tifosi are gunning for the Scuderia boss's head, and it looks like the higher-ups at Ferrari also mirrored that same thought and are allegedly on the hunt for someone new. According to Italy's newspapers, Ferrari bosses John Elkann and Luis Camilleri are already working on an alternative in case the situation worsens, with the name of Antonello Coletta, the current manager of Ferrari's GT competitions. For those wondering who Coletta is, he's the current head of the sporting activity department at Ferrari. It is a position he has been in charge of since 2014. This department's role is to bring the Formula 1 side of Ferrari and the Corse Clienti together. The Corse Clienti basically consists of all the sporting activities a Ferrari customer/owner can enroll in. As it stands, it looks like Hungary will be a make or break situation for Binotto. He will desperately be counting on the upgrades introduced in the previous race to come through. He'll also be praying for Charles Leclerc and Sebastian Vettel to produce a magical performance that puts Ferrari on the podium. Next up, Sainz is not worried about Ferrari move. Carlos Sainz Jr. says he isn't worried about Ferrari's downturn in form this year ahead of his move to the team for the 2021 F1 season. After the first 2 races, McLaren is second in the Constructors' Championship, 3 places ahead of Ferrari. Sainz out-qualified both Ferraris last weekend, lining up a career-best 3rd place. However, when asked, he made it clear he's not worried about his future team's form at the moment. Following the postponement of new technical regulations from 2021 to 2022, teams have been told they will only be allowed to make a limited number of changes to their car for next season. Nonetheless, Sainz expects Ferrari will be able to make useful gains with their current chassis. Lastly, Albon not worried about the gap to Verstappen. Alex Albon insists he sees no need to panic over the gap in performance between himself and Red Bull F1 teammate Max Verstappen so far this season. Albon was trailing Verstappen in the Austrian Grand Prix season opener before the Dutchman retired with technical problems, while he was over 40 seconds behind Verstappen during Sunday's Styrian Grand Prix. The Anglo-Thai driver ultimately finished 11 seconds behind Verstappen at the checkered flag at the second consecutive round to be held at the Red Bull Ring, but that was only after his teammate made the most of a free pit stop in the closing stages in a bid to push for the fastest lap bonus point. That gap, however, would have been significantly larger to around 35 seconds, but the Thai driver isn't panicking despite Red Bull's Helmut Marko having a habit of dropping underperforming drivers mid-season with little notice. This will be Albon's first full season with Red Bull after he replaced Pierre Gasly in the middle of 2019. Team boss Christian Horner this week defended Albon, accusing those who doubt Albon of having short memories. Anyways, let's just hope he doesn't get fired halfway into the season. And that's been today's video. If you don't want to miss out on any Formula 1 news, then please hit that like and subscribe button for more top-notch F1 reports and insights. Apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the video, hope you have an awesome day, until next time, goodbye.